my channel. My name is Rajashri and today I'm going to share my skincare product empties. Along with the product empties, I'm going to include mini reviews on each of them. So without further delay, let's get into the video. So let's start off the video with makeup removers, and I have two makeup remover empties with me. One is from the Clinique and the other one is from Garnier. This is their Micellar Water, which is a fragrance free variant. So these are my makeup remover empties and I love both of them. This is a very good cleansing balm. If you have the budget to invest in your cleansing balm, I feel this is a very good one for you. But if you are looking for a affordable option in a micellar water form, I feel this is a very good option for you. Like if you have sensitive skin and you have used cleansing balms earlier and nothing worked for you, give it a try. This is a very good cleansing balm. The smaller tub retails for $8.90 or something, so you can obviously test it out before investing in the bigger size. So these are my makeup remover empties. Now let's jump into cleansers. When it comes to cleanser empties, I have three cleansers in total and I'm going to start with the most affordable one, and this is AHA Glow. This is recommended by my dermatologist and it works beautifully for me. If you have acne prone skin and you have stubborn acne, I feel this is a very good option for you. This got glycolic acid in it, so it works very well as a mild exfoliating cleanser, and this is very affordable. This retails for 250 rupees. So yeah, I'm definitely going to repurchase it once I finish all my cleansers. Right now I have loads and loads of cleansers, so I'm not going to repurchase it as of now, but in future I'm definitely going to repurchase this one. And the second cleanser which I emptied recently is from Dr. Sheth's. This is their basic brightening daily cleanser. If you have been following me, you already know this is my cult favorite cleanser, so I got tons and tons of backups of it, so I'm not going to repurchase it as of now. But this is a very good cleanser. If you are looking for a very basic cleanser which is very mild on the skin, I feel this is a good option for you. Out of all three cleansers, I feel this is the most costliest, but this is from Kiehl's. It is their Cucumber Herbal Conditioning Cleanser with cucumber extract. This is for all skin types and particularly for dry or sensitive skin. I have dry skin and these days my skin is getting little sensitive. That's why I got this one, and this retails for 1,100 or something, and this is very expensive for what it is. Am I going to repurchase it? Definitely not. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I don't have any complaints over this cleanser. The only fact I don't like is the price point for what it is. It's a very basic cleanser, so I'm not going to invest that much into my cleanser. Anyways, it's a wash off product. You're not going to get so much out of it, so I feel it's better if you invest in serums and etc., but not on cleansers. I used it completely. I don't have anything left, I used to the last bit of it. So yeah, I'm not going to repurchase it. I'm not going to recommend it for anyone because you're going to get better cleansers at better price points. So yeah, these are my cleanser empties. Now let's jump into toners. When it comes to toners, I have again three empties. One is from Plum. This is their green tea alcohol free toner. I really like this. I know a few people don't like this one, but I have been using this for a very long time, maybe more than like 3 to 4 years, and I never ever had any bad experience with it. And my family uses this toner every single day and they never had any problem. And actually I really like this toner. This keeps my skin very balanced and supple and hydrated, so I feel this is not a bad product. And I have seen people who love this toner as well. And am I going to repurchase it? Definitely yes. I'm going to repurchase it for my family. I feel this retails for 390 rupees and you're going to get some sort of offer on it all the time. So this is a must buy for me. The second toner I'm going to show you is from Kama Ayurveda. This is their pure rose water and this is how it looks. I really like Kama Ayurveda rose waters. I have been using them for a very long time. I guess I'm using Kama Ayurveda rose water from my 8th or 9th class, I'm not sure, but this is one of the best rose waters I have ever tried. So yeah, this is a must buy for me. Maybe I'm not going to repurchase it right off the bat, but yeah, I'm definitely going to repurchase it in the future. And the other toner which I used up completely is from Dr. Sheth's. This is their Gulab and Glycolic Toner and I really like this toner. If you're looking for a mild glycolic acid toner and you're a beginner and you haven't used a glycolic acid toner ever in your life, I feel this is a startup toner for you. This works very well, and this got niacinamide in it, this got glycolic acid in it, and this got a good ingredients list, so I feel this is a very good option for you. Even if you have sensitive skin, I feel this suits you, but it definitely got artificial fragrance in it, so keep that in mind before buying this one, but I never had any problem with it. So yeah, this is the third toner. Am I going to repurchase it? Definitely yes for me, because this works very well. So yeah, so these are my toner empties. Now let's jump into serums. The first serum I have used completely is from The Ordinary. This is The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. I have used bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles of this serum, and I'm going to repurchase it ASAP. This is one of my favorite serums all time, and this is very hydrating. If you have dehydrated skin, or if you feel your skin is aging, this is a very good serum to incorporate with, and hyaluronic acid is a very safe ingredient to use. So you can use hyaluronic acid with other actives as well, like AHAs, BHAs, and even with vitamin C and stuff. And everyone should have at least one hyaluronic acid serum in their routine, and this is the best hyaluronic acid serum I have ever used. The second serum I have used completely is again from The Ordinary. This is their ascorbyl glucoside solution 12%. This is their vitamin C serum, and this got 12% vitamin C in it, and it works beautifully for me. This is a very good vitamin C. It's a very stable form of vitamin C. I have used bottles and bottles of it again, and definitely I'm going to repurchase it. I'm testing out other vitamin C's right now, but I feel this is one of the best vitamin C serums I have ever tried. It's very hydrating on the skin, so I used to skip my moisturizer and go directly with my sunscreen whenever I use it, even though I have dry skin. So yeah, this is a definite repurchase for me. The next serum I am going to talk about is from Dermitexture. This is their barrier reinforced serum. This is a hyaluronic acid, niacinamide and panthenol based serum. If you have damaged skin barrier, this is your gem. Just get it. That's all. This is a very good serum if you have damaged skin barrier, if you have redness issues, or if you want a serum which balances your skin very well. This is a very good one. I have the bigger bottle of it, the 30 ml one. This is the 10 ml, so I ran out of it very quickly, but this is a very good serum, and it's definitely a repurchase for me. I'm definitely going to repurchase it as soon as I complete my bigger bottle. So yeah, this is a very good serum to invest in. The last serum empty is from Sugandha. This is their BHA serum. This got 2% salicylic acid in it, centella and green tea extracts. So my opinion on this is it's a okayish serum. It's an average serum. You're not going to see like tremendous changes with it. But if you want to incorporate salicylic acid in your routine and you don't want to have a very harsh salicylic acid based product, I feel this is the one for you. Like, you can introduce salicylic acid into your toner with this serum, but are you going to see like tremendous changes with your acne and other stuff? No. Are you going to see any changes in your blackheads and whiteheads? Probably no. I didn't see a lot of difference when I used it, so I'm not going to repurchase it. But this is not a bad product. This never broke me out. This never made my skin itchy or sensitive. This is a decent serum, but you're not going to see a lot of difference, and this retails for 700. For this little quantity, 700 can be a little steep. So yeah, this serum is a miss for me. I'm not going to repurchase this one. I have 3 moisturizer empties for you, and I'm going to start off with the most affordable one, and this is from Dermitexture. This is their skin barrier cream. I really like this one. This is the smaller bottle, so I ran out of it very quickly. I have the bigger bottle with me. I restocked on the bigger bottle. No matter what skin type you have, I feel you're going to love this one. This is a very soothing and calming moisturizer. It just calms your skin if you have any kind of irritation and sensitivity going on. When I'm trying out a product, I got some reaction over my chin and my neck area, and I got rashes all over. Then I only used this moisturizer. I didn't use anything else. I didn't use any serums. I didn't use anything else except this one, and this calmed down my skin in just 2 days, and I really like this one. And the selection of ingredients is very very good. So if you're looking for a moisturizer which is very calming and soothing to your skin and which repairs your skin barrier, which is very important, I stress this point all the time, this is a very good option for you, and I'm definitely going to repurchase it once I'm done with a bigger tub. So yeah, the second moisturizer empty is from Neemly. This is their Argan and Rose Day Cream. I don't feel this is particularly a day cream because this feels very heavy on the skin. I have dry skin and still this is quite moisturizing on my skin. So if you have very dry skin and you want a moisturizer which is like intensely moisturizing, I feel you can go with this one. Am I going to repurchase this? Probably no. I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of the texture or something, but yeah, this is not a bad cream, but I'm not going to repurchase it. It got a few essential oils in it, so if you have sensitive skin, skip this one. If you don't have any kind of problem with essential oils, you can try this one, but this is not a day cream. You can definitely use it whenever you want to. So yeah, let me smell this one. This smells very nice. This smells like straight up roses. So yeah, and this one retails for 925 rupees. So this is not very affordable. This almost retails for 1000 rupees. So think before you invest in this one, but definitely I'm not going to repurchase this. The other moisturizer which I emptied tubs and tubs of is from Clinique. This is their Moisture Surge. See, I have 2 tubs emptied and this is their 50 ml one, I guess. No, this is their 75 ml one and this is their 50 ml one. So I emptied both of them. I really like it. If you are looking for a very hydrating moisturizer, get this one ASAP. This is a very good one. Any skin type can use it. Even if you have sensitive skin, you can definitely give it a try. But if you have extremely oily skin, I feel you won't enjoy it in the summer months. But because now we are having winters, this is a very good addition to your skincare routine. But yeah, this is very expensive. I feel this 75 ml one retails for around like 3500 and this smaller 50 ml one retails for like 2400, but I feel these are worth the money. So yeah guys, these are my moisturizer empties. Now let's jump into sunscreens. I got 2 sunscreen empties for you. One is from L'Oreal. This is their UV Perfect Super Aqua Essence. This is very good sunscreen if you are looking for a chemical sunscreen which is not heavy on the skin. I have seen a lot of people skipping their sunscreen just because sunscreen sits very heavy on your skin. But once you try this sunscreen, I feel you're not going to skip your sunscreen ever because this is very light on the skin. This got a very lotion like consistency and I feel I'm definitely going to repurchase it once I finish all my sunscreens back in there. So yeah, this is a very good one and this is a chemical based sunscreen. And the other sunscreens are from Clarins. This is their UV plus anti-pollution sunscreen. And these sunscreens are very unique. They are tinted sunscreens. So when you apply them, they are going to give some sort of tint on your skin. So if you have like duskier skin tone, this sunscreen is not at all for you, but because this looks ashy on my skin tone itself. So if you have duskier skin tone, you're going to look like a ghost when you apply this one. So am I going to repurchase this sunscreen? Obviously no, I already have a backup of it. The reason I'm not going to repurchase this sunscreen even after completing the backup I have is this is very expensive. This retails for like 2700 or 2400 and I feel we got much better sunscreens at very affordable prices. So I'm not going to invest that money into these sunscreens, and yeah, that's why I'm not going to repurchase it. But if you want to try them, you can definitely give it a try. It's a very good sunscreen. If you have my skin tone or skin tone which is lighter than mine, these are like very good for you. You can skip your foundation if you use these. These give a very good sheen and coverage to your skin. Oh yeah, these are my sunscreen empties. So yeah guys, I hope I'm done with my skincare product empties. Hope you found this video helpful. If you do, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. And if you are not following me on Instagram already, I will leave a link in the description box. Please follow me on Instagram as well. See you in my next video. Until then, bye.